Elizabeth of Lancaster was the third child of John of Gaunt, 1st Duke of Lancaster, and his first wife Blanche of Lancaster. Life. Some sources list her as having been born after the 1st of January 1363, but prior to the 21st of February 1363. She was born in Burford, Shropshire. In her childhood, she was raised in her father's royal household under Catherine Swynford, whom she held in high regard. She grew up a headstrong and spirited young woman compared to her more serious elder sister. Marriages. First marriage on the 24th of June 1380, at Kenilworth Castle. She married John Hastings, 3rd Earl of Pembroke. She was 17 years old and the groom was only 8. She was transferred to another household befitting her new rank as Countess of Pembroke. However, 6 years later, the marriage between Elizabeth and young Hastings was annulled. Second marriage. By the age of 23, Elizabeth had tired of her 14-year-old husband. It is said that she had also been seduced by her cousin Richard II of England's half-brother John Holland, a known schemer, and had become pregnant by him. This forced her father to have her marriage annulled, and on the 24th of June 1386, at Plymouth, she hastily married John Holland, 1st Duke of Exeter. Fortunately, her father dealt with her leniently and favoured his new son-in-law. Such was Holland's charm. Third marriage. Holland was executed in 1400 for conspiring during the Epiphany Rising against his cousin, Elizabeth's brother Henry IV of England, who had by this time usurped the throne from Richard II. The same year, Elizabeth married Sir John Cornwall, 1st Baron Fanhope and Millbrook. Her marriage to Sir John caused some scandal, since Sir John failed to ask her brother for permission to marry Elizabeth. This resulted in Sir John's arrest. However, the marriage is said to have been a happy and loving one, and they went on to have 2 children together, Constance and John. Elizabeth died in 1426 and was buried at Burford Church, Burford, Shropshire. Children. With John Holland she had 6 children. Richard Holland, 2nd Earl of Huntingdon, eldest son and heir, who survived his father only 7 months. Constance Holland, who married Thomas Mowbray, 4th Earl of Norfolk, and Sir John Grey and had issue. Elizabeth Holland, who married Sir Roger Fiennes and had issue. Alice Holland, who married Richard de Vere, 11th Earl of Oxford, had no issue. John Holland, 2nd Duke of Exeter, had issue. Sir Edward Holland had no issue. With John Cornwall, 1st Baron Fanhope and Millbrook, she had 2 children. Constance Cornwall, who married John Fitzalan, 14th Earl of Arundel, but he had no issue. Sir John Cornwall was only 17 when, in his father's presence, his head was blown off by a gun stone at the Siege of Meaux. He had no issue.